to another video from Creativo Solutions. In this video, we're going to be taking you through some of the content from our live private lessons. We offer support in different areas of commerce and business, and we cover subjects like accountancy, maths, finance, investments, and others. Visit our website for more information and content and resources to help you. If you are on Instagram and Twitter, consider following our page and keep watching our YouTube channel for more support. Just a few tips here. Always consider creating custom support notes for yourself. Textbooks and material that the institution will provide you with are great, but you do need to summarize and condense that information so you can easily revise and prepare for exams. We can assist with summarizing content as we do create easy study notes for our students. Our emphasis is always on understanding, and that's a great tip for all students to remember, is understand what you're doing. So if the situation changes, you can still apply the correct understanding and you can approach questions. Practical application is key, so you need to practice with courses that are very practical, such as maths and accounting. With more practice, those subjects do get easier. And if you do need assistance, we can offer professional help because we have the experience and we would like to assist as much as possible. If you would like to contact us, DM us on Instagram, tweet us on Twitter, or leave a comment on our YouTube channel. If you want to send us an email, you can go to our website and visit our contact us page, or just send an email to info@creativosolutions.com. Consider subscribing to the channel, and we hope this video is going to help you. The video shown here was filmed live from our private lessons. So let's begin.
What does that mean? Y equals mx plus c?
That's your straight line.
You told me what they mean. So y is the, which is the dependent variable. Do you agree? It's dependent, meaning if I substitute an x in, I'm going to get a y. Okay, but I need m's and c's because the m and the c tells me what the graph looks like. Okay, if the m is positive, it slopes up. If the m is negative, it slopes down. C is where the line crosses which axis?
The y.
The y-axis, exactly. Okay, because the y-axis is the y-intercept, right? Okay, so if I've got this as y equals mx plus c, any graph will have an m. So in this case, I gave you x plus 1, right? Okay, so if there's no number in front of, well, there is a number in front of x, but it's not written, it's actually 1. Okay, so this is actually y equals invisible 1 x plus 1. Right, so now I'm required to draw the graph. So how would I draw this graph? Well, do you agree I can put in whatever x and the x is going to draw the graph? Okay, so you can choose whatever x's you want. So you need a bit of a table. Okay, I'm going to choose points. So -3, unlock, okay, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Do you agree? Okay, because what is x? X is what you're choosing. You can put whatever number you want in, because remember, this is an equation. So equations have to be true in terms of left-hand side equal right-hand side. So if I choose any x and I plug it into the actual formula, it must give me a specific y. Okay, there's no question about the y that I'm going to get if I put in a defined number. Okay, so if I put in -3, I'm going to get something, and it won't change. The number is going to be whatever it is. So what do I get if I put in -3? If x is -3, what is y?
Y is -3.
No, it isn't. Put -3 into the equation. Y equals 1 times -3 plus 1.
Why are you saying times?
Because it's 1x. 1x. Okay, so I don't have to write that down. I can ignore it. Then it's fine. Then it's still minus 3. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is y equals minus 3 plus 1?
Minus 4.
Mm-mm.
2. Minus 2, sorry.
Minus 2. Okay, minus 3 plus 1 is
2.
minus 2. Minus
2.
2. Okay, so do you agree that's
Okay,
very
so you have to
specific?
put it in your
Because isn't that a graph? A graph has how many points?
2.
2 points. If I have 2 points, I can draw the line. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm substituting an x in to get a y. Okay, because this must hold true. Okay, that's the rule. The rule is y equals x plus 1. I can't change that. That's what I'm given. But I can put in whatever number I want, but I must follow the recipe for that line. Okay, so what am I going to do now for that example? Draw a table. Okay, so at the bottom of your page there, draw a table. How many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines. Okay, same table as what I've got here.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously your heading is x and y. Okay, heading x and y. Okay, and then each line will have a different number. So remember, you can put whatever x you want. Free choice in terms of x. But if you put in an x, you need to follow the rule. Okay. Right, because what is x? X is independent. I can choose whatever I want, and then I'm then going to draw the graph. Okay, so when I put in, so next to that line that you have minus 3, show the substitution. Okay, so y equals open bracket minus 3 close bracket plus 1, just as a working. Okay. Minus 2 close brackets. Yeah, the minus 2 in brackets if you're doing the next one. Oh, okay, you're solving for the answer. That's fine. Okay, I thought you're. What I would do is I would do this just so you've got more lines. Okay, so you had this y equals bracket minus 3 close bracket plus 1 equals then minus 2, and then on this line you had y equals, then just put a bracket here, minus 2 close brackets plus 1 equals minus 1. Okay, so it's on one line, the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're going to do that for each one.
Yeah. So I do it for each one.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's minus 2.
Okay, like this. Yeah, so you've got the minus 2. No, don't wrap out. Don't wrap out. It was fine.
No, it's not, because it's on this line.
Yes, but it's on that line, but you just needed to put a bracket.
Oh, we need the answer.
Okay.
Minus 1.
Okay, what would the next one be?
Zero.
Okay.
So it'll be 0.
No, it won't be 0.
1.
It will be 1, yes. Okay. The next one? What would that one be?
2.
2. Okay, so now what have you done? Let's interpret what you did.
We got points.
Okay, you're getting points because do you agree all those points are going to be on the same graph?
Yeah.
So does it matter what the x is?
No.
No, the x can be anything. Okay, as long as I put in a number to get the right y.
Okay.
Okay, because every point has how many coordinates?
2.
Correct. Every point has an x, every point has a y. But every x must have a specific y. And the specific y comes from the equation. Does that make sense? Okay. Alright, so now what's the next step? In terms of drawing graphs.
I'm going to plot the
Plot points. How many points do you need?
2.
2. So choose 2 random points from the table and plot it. So I'm going to plot that separately. I'm just going to take my arrows here and then I'll draw it. Okay, that's the one. Come on, grab the other one. Okay, so there's my graph, right? Now I want to draw. Okay, so in order to draw this graph, what am I going to do? I'm going to go back to my table, choose any 2 points. I'm going to choose that point, and I'm going to choose this point, just randomly, because I need 2 points.
Do you need one negative and one positive?
You can choose 2 positives even if you want to, it doesn't matter. Okay, whichever points, because all the points are going to, or let's plot all the points even. Okay, might as well. Right, we'll plot all the points then. Okay, so if I go to my diagram, what's my first point? -3, -2. Okay, so where is that? -3 is around there, -2 will be around there. There's the point. What is that point? -3 and, what is it? -3 and -2. -2.
Oh, wait, that'll be 2.
Okay, because it's an address, right? It's a map. So the map is showing me x and y. Okay, where's the other point? Well, let's go back to my table. Let's also plot the next point. -2 and -1. So, where's that going to be? Well, -2 is around here, -1 is around there, right? Okay, -2 and -1. And that's what I've got. Okay, where's the next point?
Okay, 2 close. -2.
-1. It's fine, it's a sketch. You just need 2 points.
-2.
-1. Where would -2 and -1 be on the graph?
This way. -2. And then right here.
-1.
Right here.
Okay, so then put that dot. Okay, so there's the second point. Let's draw another point. -1, 0. Where would that be here? Well, there's -1, there's 0, so I'm going to put it over here. -1, 0. Right? It's an address. What's the next point? Let's go back to our table. Next point is 0 and 1. Where is 0 and 1? Where's 0, x? x0 is here, the y-axis, and then where's 1? Here. Okay, so then I'm going to put that point. So this is 0 and 1. Right? Okay, go back to the table. What's the next point? 1 and 2. So now I've plotted 4 points. Where's 1 and where's 2? Well, let's check. Here's 1 and there's 2. So there's 1 and 2. Okay. Go back to the table. 2 and 3. Where's 2 and 3? Well, if I had to plot it, here's 2, there's 3, so it's going to be here. 2, and 3. And the last point that I gave you in the table, which we randomly chose, 3 and 4, right? 3 and 4. There's a thing.
No, we chose -3, -2, and 1 and 2. These are the 2 points we chose.
Yeah, you can choose whichever points, but I'm drawing all the points, yeah. So I'm just trying to show you that it doesn't matter how many points you've got, all the points are on the same line, right? Okay, so 3 and 4. Okay, so now if I go back to this, I'm going to have to just join all the dots. Okay, so I'm literally going to take a line and join the dots. And that's it. So see, that's sketching, that's drawing the graph. Right, so you need to draw a graph if you want to do inequalities, because the first step is to get the graph. Once you've got the graph, then you check left and right. Okay, so see, that's revision, that's the point. So when you would have covered straight lines right at the beginning, so probably grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, depending on when you did straight lines. Okay, that's something we need to remember. Okay, that's why I'm talking about that as being basics. Right, so we can't do inequalities if we don't know how to draw a straight line. Okay, so now we know how to draw a straight line. It requires how many points?
2.
2 points. It doesn't matter what points, as long as you've got 2 of them. Okay, and those points need to be on the line. So if I choose any 2 points, it needs to form a line. Okay, because we've got the line. Right, so now let's go back to your example. Okay, that wraps up the basics. We can pause there.